You are now live. Yes, we are. We are loading the Mojang pack for the Minecraft server. And I decided to go off on a wild limb and buy the Steel Reserve Alloy Series Spike Tropic Storm Beer 8% by volume. It's tastier than most of the shit you get at the gas station. But, it's not that great. Just a little like energy drink that's spiked. But it's a little bit more pleasant than that. Anyway, we're here. The Discord channel is up in case anyone shows up, but I don't think they will. But if they do, hooray. I'm gonna need a few things. Maybe a stack of dirt, and I need to probably make some dispensers. I forgot how to make them. Damn dispensers. I think you need dispensers. Yeah, you need a bow and some redstone and a bunch of cobble. Okay. Bow and a redstone and a bunch of cobble. Well, I've got 3 redstone. I'm probably gonna need a little bit more than that. So here's some more redstone. It's not much, but it's probably enough for what I need it for. Yeah. And I'm gonna have to make bows. So bows require, 3 string apiece. So I mean, I could make 8 bows. Yeah. Well, I have wool downstairs, so I could shave some of the sheepish and get some more string if I need to. So I need sticks. I've got some sticks. I'll probably need more sticks. So let's make sure the chat's visible, shall we? Okay, there we go. I don't mean like in the stream, but okay. So let's make some bows. Maybe 4 bows to start with, and we'll go from there. So of course we'll make some sticks. So 4 bows, that's 12. 4 bows, wonderful. And 4 of the stone. 4 times. I need 28 cobbles, so there, that's enough. So normally I would do this with pistons, but today I'm going to be different. Dispenser 1. I love how the dropper is that. 2. The dropper. No, the dropper will drop out the block. It won't dispense the water inside. And that's what we need. So 2, 3, 4. That'll get us started. I'll need a stack of dirt probably. Here we go. There's my dirt. Just to get us started. And buckets. At least 4 buckets to start with. Buckets of water. At least furnaces. 4 buckets of water to start. Well, I have some iron. And a bucket is only, 3 pieces of iron. So 4, it's 12, 10. That's just over a piece. So, you grab this. We have a whole lot of iron already smelted. But this should get me 4 buckets. Right? Yeah. So there's 12, right? 4 buckets. And now I have 6 pieces of iron, 8 pieces of iron, not quite enough to make a thing. Yep. I love how I have my 500 coin money. It's so cool. Guys, you really need to join the server so I have people to sell stuff to. I'll have all of your needs right here once the shop is open. And of course, I'm not quite done yet. But if you want to join Tavern and be part of the staffing crew, I will hire up to 2 people. Don't need a staff bigger than that. But, I'd require like once a week or twice a week you grind resources. Other than that, you're free to do whatever the hell you want to do. So we have all of this. The buckets need to be put to be good use. We actually need them to be buckets of water. I can make infinite water downstairs just to start. So you grab this and bingo, 2, 3, and then 4. Okay. So we've got those to start with, and now I can do infinite water at my leisure. Anyway, you might notice something very, very nice down here. Look, I took away the sandstone around here and made it all just stone. I kind of was thinking I could probably have this wall to be sandstone, but I decided against it for now. I go down here, and hi cows, and this is now nice and purty. I might change this to smooth stone. Then you come down here. Oh yeah, okay, well, it's certainly, yeah, it's certainly open now. Holy shit. Yeah. Now, I'll need more redstone for what I'm about to do. What I want to do out of dirt as a concept. For now, yeah. What I'm going to do is make an infinite water source. Don't forget, this is temporary, okay, guys? This is not permanent. This is just something I'm going to do, yeah. It's just something I'm going to do down here until everything is built, and then it goes away. Like I said, these are temporary things, okay? Temporary things. So, anyway. Here's what we're going to do. I usually did pistons, but I'm going to change it up a bit now that I figured out how to do the dispenser stuff. A giant wheat farm is in order. It really is. The thing is how much is the spread on a dispenser piece of water? So if I put a dispenser up like this, plop, yeah. And then I open it up and stick in the bucket of water. And then I activate it. I said if I activate it, I said if... I have a button. I am not going to craft another button. I'm just going to grab my button from upstairs and use it just as a temporary thing. Why don't I just fucking make a button? Because it's only one piece, so I don't know. I'm just gonna grab this fucking button, okay? Besides, I just don't want to make another button. Yeah. I like how we keep turning. Yeah. To everything, turn. That was based off a biblical verse. I'm not even religious. But anyway. So we have this. I'm going to put the button up here and we're going to see what happens. So if I dispense the water. Okay, see how far it goes. Okay, see, look. It spreads out to that far. Actually, if this is the crop tile, then it only spreads out. Okay, so if the crops are actually here, right? The crops are this piece right here. You can get, where does it end at 4? If it goes out to here, you can't put the crop here. You can put the crop here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is it, right here. This is as far out as it will go. So it's that line right there. So like I said, you have to do the thing here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, right here, right there. So one dispenser is good, but then again, if it drops down a tile, no, we should still be good. If I do this, it has to go out 4, okay? So if it does this and it goes out, here's the thing it drops onto, and then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Problems. Because then it will have to drop down. And it only drops down here. It doesn't drop down here. So it has to drop down there. So for example, this is actually the the maximum amount of distance it travels because it won't drop down. It needs to have one more unit. So we have this. It goes down as far as this. So if it drops onto this piece, then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Every piece here drops down. However, it needs to go one more. And it can't go one more. It can only go one more if it's squished in even further. You see, here's the deal. If it goes out 4, the crop would be here, right there. And yeah, the crop's there. And there is, if I do overlap, it might work. So it has to drop down here. So if I overlap though, so this dirt doesn't need to be here because it won't drop. But it only drop. It needs to maybe even go out one more, because you know. Maybe I should show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, so that's the prototype. That's as far as it goes. And of course, if you hit the button again, it'll undispense the water, and then life is better right there. And then you hit the button again, and bam, dispenses. Bam, doesn't. That's the point I'm trying to make, is that dispensers work just like the pistons would. It's a respectable amount of stuff, but you know, it doesn't do quite 2 patties. So again, you have to dispense down upon this piece. This piece doesn't matter. And if this is the border for the redstone, then it has to be here. That's the border. So then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. This is the patch, but there's going to be more than one patch. This is just a single patch of 16. Okay. So if we put the single patch of 16 down, no grass. This is crops. It has to be dirt and tilled. Okay, so it does this. The light has to be here. There's going to be a light source here. Jack-o'-lantern to be precise. Do I have them on me? Yeah, I have a few. So like, there's a light source here. Doink. There. I would do glow blocks, but I don't have any at the moment. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is right here. Another piece. Doink. So, you know, in fact, I'm going to take this away, and I'm going to take the button away, and then I'm going to take this away, and I'm going to put it here instead. Dispensers. Where's the other one? Right there. Right behind you. Well, you know. This is the thing. And then there's going to be a light source here. So it falls down. It has to fall down. Right? And then you put the light sources. It falls down here. It has to fall down. If it falls down onto the next level then has to be... I wish I had a shovel at the moment. Because, you know, if it goes down this way, the water's not going to spread that far. I'll show you what I mean. If I do this, which I can't do, by the way, because there's no way to run redstone across it. Well, in this particular case, there would be. It doesn't matter if that goes up into the roof. What matters is this. So if it goes down like this, oh, right, it actually needs something to dispense. Okay, so it dispenses the water. Nope, see? It doesn't dispense that way. So, you know, Do I get the bucket if I do this? Yes, yes I do. Bucket, dispenser. Okay, so dispenser. There's no middle ground on this, so it has to hit this. But if I do that, maybe I'll have to push it one further out. This is all new to me. Okay, so if I put the dispenser here and I put the bucket into it, and god damn it, where's my fucking button? It's right there. So if I do that, and then you give me the goddamn button, I won't need this for a minute. And put the button here. All right, so we do this. So we dispense it. It actually just goes, yeah, problems. So, right. So, what you can do, yeah. So, you know, I might have to put the crabs one more down, which just sucks because I'd have to destroy the entire first floor tile, which I didn't want to have to do. I have an idea. So put this. What if I put one block? No, you can't, because if you put one block there, it'll rush over and destroy that crop piece. But if I do it, I want to know what the extent. Oh, nope, it just goes straight down. See, you need one more piece of flooring for this to start working. Even if I do it this way. Because this is within 5 tiles and it will just drop down. There's going to be a wall here. Okay. So that's going to have to be a thing. And then it drops down. A wall? No. I don't... There's not going to be a wall there. What am I thinking? There's going to be a wall... Well, you know. Actually, if I put it... has to fall down here. 2, 3, 4. Has to fall down there. And then this is it. This is the piece. And if it falls down there, then this whole thing goes away, because this is 2 patties, and this wall has to be there, but the other one doesn't. Grab me all of this. If I put the dispenser like, not just, but like just here, I grab my button and I stick it. I don't need this fucking salt. Grab this, stick this here. Okay, so if I do this, it doesn't do what I want it to do because it's too close. This is kind of why I had pistons up higher with a little bit of a thing going on. So, you know, I need a shovel, goddammit. You know, I have all these crafting tables. Why don't I just like plop one down, you know, here for a second, and just make me a goddamn shovel, just a regular shovel. He said, well, you have this one right here, and yes, I do. I'll just, you know, now I don't need this in my inventory. Fuck it, I'll take this. So grab all this back up. Okay. If I have to drop it by 1, can't have a light source there, but if I drop it by 1, I have no hammers. Like, I ate my hammer. God damn it. Hoy. How did I eat all my hammers? Like, I could have swore I had some durability left on one of them at least. guess I didn't. Oh, if it's gonna be like that, then you know, you destroy this. The fuck? Oh crap! Or oh, it's all that then. Really? I'm not even interested in this right now. Why y'all gotta do this to me? Why y'all gotta give me ore and shit? Alright. Oh, I left a spot open. Alright, well, if you do this and destroy this piece, and it goes down by 1 before I begin, which was the whole point of that. So he's like, okay, well, if it gets destroyed by 1, I can always put this back, don't worry. So I destroy this by 1, right? But if I do that, then I have to make sure that I destroy these by 2 because I have to make sure it runs properly. Right. So I'm going to destroy a few floor tiles here to make sure I have enough room for the prototype. I've never done it this narrow before. I've successfully done this several times, but I always had more room to work with. And I always did it with pistons. This is my first time doing it with something other than pistons. So I'm going to this is all new territory for me. Dispensers instead, etc., etc. And here is some iron that I didn't really plan on harvesting and don't really want to grab, but whatever, I will. Here, grab this 17 pieces. I'll probably have to destroy this anyway, but so if you do this, oh great, yeah. If I do that, then all this shit is, yep. Really? They're gonna say, yep, really. And I'm gonna say, well, fuck off then. Alright, do I have a pick? I don't have a fucking pick. See, this is why you need regular picks sometimes, just because you need to do basic stuff, and sometimes you just can't do basic stuff. So we destroy that, fine. It goes out like this. If it rushes over this one, then this is where it starts.
Kiba here.
Oh, hey Kiba, I'm just streaming. I'm going over the prototype design and how best to implement it.
Are you talking about the furnace upgrades?
Oh, that was a question from earlier. I forgot how to craft the upgrade item that you apply to the furnace, but that was a different question altogether. Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't hear anything. My computer froze.
Oh, the upgrade once you upgrade the furnace into like a gold, it will stay gold.
I didn't say that. I said, what is the recipe? I don't know what it's called.
Just you craft a recipe with the furnace, then go from there.
No, I don't know what it's called. Because
gold furnace.
Gold furnace, fine, but what's the upgrade item to throw onto the iron furnace? Is it called? Is it called advanced ore processing upgrade, or is it called the auto upgrade, or is it called?
You mean to actually make it produce? I mean, you want to produce the iron furnace to make it go faster, make it into gold?
To make it go gold from iron, yes.
You just go to recipes usage, and it should probably use for the gold furnace.
That didn't make any sense.
Remember what I said about you hover over an iron furnace and it'll tell you, hello, Zoo.
Oh, hey.
It tells you how to upgrade it, but I mean the item just to upgrade it without having to have the furnace in your inventory. If the furnace is mounted somewhere.
You gotta have the furnace in your inventory.
I thought you didn't have to.
That's iron chest.
Oh, those are chest upgrades, okay. Fine.
Hey, Zoo.
Hey.
Stop in and say hi to the family.
Yeah, I'm just doing some dispenser stuff. Let's see.
You know...
What?
I got a proposition to tell you. Since crafting warriors, since I can't do that much with crafting warriors right now, how about we... have you tasted vanilla yet, or no?
Vanilla Minecraft? I've played it extensively for a billion years. Yeah.
Have you played the newest version, 1.14?
They only changed a few things since the last version I played. But...
They actually changed a decent amount. Towns, villages, permits got overall, and they can get raided.
Yeah, the villagers can get raided now by villagers.
You're not going to give up this server after I've invested so much into it, are you?
No.
No. What we're thinking of is temporarily removing it and replacing it with vanilla.
Why?
The map will be back
Of course, we're going to back
Everything will be back
up. Always bring it back.
But why? Because like I stream this in episodes. This is my 26th episode of improving this to. I won't. God damn it! I don't want to start over again. I'll be defeated.
You're not starting. You're just starting vanilla over. You're not starting anything over.
The question is why.
Just for change. I mean,
I'm just thinking
about
about
right now. You're about right now the only person that plays on Crafting Warrior.
Well, we had like four or five. We had like 5 people, but I don't know. I mean, you got the museum guy. Is that you?
No, Far is right now is busy applying for jobs in her life
Not
right
to
now.
mention,
So.
Minecraft-wise, vanilla Minecraft is one thing, but you kind of have to know a little bit about Dragon Quest to do the mod pack, play the mod pack.
Well, I mean, isn't that the point? But even if you don't know, it's like, you know.
Yeah, but it also might help the server too if we have swapping it back over to vanilla for a little while, and then bringing it back to the modded. We might have more players come over.
Yeah, are you planning on... Oh, oh shit. Oh, does it work that way? Oh, it does work that way. Hey.
I mean, it's not like you can't postpone a series and start it back up.
I could. Yeah. Let's see, what is that? 2. Well, you know. That's almost what I wanted. Well, yeah.
It's just they have botched nothing about to get people playing on the server.
Well, that's the only way to get people playing on the server.
Right now, I can't do that much with Crafting Warriors. I'm still working on an update for it. And this update will take me over 2 months to do.
Well, there's not much you can do Crafting Wars in general. I mean, again, you have to have knowledge. Unless you want to do, like... The only way you would probably get people to play it is if you did a quest. Then that would take 4 or 5 times ever.
If you did what?
A quest book.
A quest book?
Yes.
What do you mean a quest book?
In other words, you get a quest book and it'll tell you, hey, you need to kill this much monsters, then you'll get this
Not even
item.
that. Like, all the mods that you have, do quests for those. I mean, you have a lot of mods in there.
I know, now we cut back on a few of them though.
But you would construct a quest book around it and just go from there. I mean, it doesn't have to be a questing mod. I mean, if you really wanted to be detailed with it, you could just make your own NPC mod and your own questing mod.
I mean, could you have both up at the same time?
No.
No?
No way.
Why
You'd
not?
have to pay for another server to do that. Cause
What's the cost on that?
A lot.
The cost on that is I'm paying right now. It costs about to make a new server that's I can maybe get a vanilla server, straight vanilla, if I want me to. I guess see.
People to manage 2 servers. At that point, it'd be a waste of money.
I just paid $16 for this.
This is $16 a month?
Yep, that's with the sale I got way back.
Well, and so another one would be another $16, right?
No, that's
no.
over. So it would probably be like another $20.
Another $20?
Or
I mean, look about it.
Whatever, but
I mean, if I'm welcome to take donations for the server if you won't ever want to. But yeah, there's a passion why I have this.
I mean, $16 just to run a vanilla server, and then $16 just to run this server, just server for one.
I do not need I don't truly need 8 gigs to run a vanilla server, do I?
I mean,
Probably not.
no, but it's a good precautionary thing to have. It's good to have 8 gigs because, like, if we, I mean, if you start building shit, you know, stuff cause problems, and you're probably gonna want like a few mods on there too.
So I can get okay.
You're gonna want server-side mods like claim blocks to make claims and stuff. Oh, then again, I mean, we could always make a modded vanilla.
Okay.
Good.
For a straight same server as this is 32, 8 gigs. This is without the cell and all that.
Right.
Or I can get a 4 gigs, 16.
Yeah, if we have like 10 or 15 people that are playing on vanilla, if that actually happens.
Yeah, could, but
I don't
so
know if
far
they
there
play-
hasn't been a huge player base at all in general.
Well, Kiba doesn't actually look for a play base.
He hasn't looking yet. I mean, you know.
He doesn't look. If he actively looked, he'd probably find people playing.
I actually did look.
Yeah, but it's crafting warriors. You gotta remember that.
Well, I mean, you could go to the Dragon Den if you want.
I did. I have a whole forum. I talked to Kraft. I talked to them. I'm trying to get back. Problem is they've been like a 6 months hiatus. Like before I messaged, like when I messaged them, and let me hop on the Dragons Den and see how it is.
So you gotta remember that Dragon Quest is a small.
It's a niche.
Well, I mean, it's growing. The games are getting.
It's growing, but it's still a small community. I mean, why would someone go, oh, well, I'll go and hop on Minecraft to play a mod for Dragon Quest? Why not just pop in the Dragon Quest game and play that?
Or like
Non-computer.
like Dragon Quest builders, where some people, you know.
If Builders 2 gets on PC,
This
At
is
the,
different.
This way, it'd be different if they can't afford Dragon Quest and they go, well, this is about as close as I can get, then I'll just play this.
Builders.
Now, if they play their Dragon Quest game and run on a while, they're not gonna hop on Minecraft and play a mod about it. They're just gonna play the damn game.
I don't know.
Hey, Far.
I did. I came on.
Yeah, but that's because you're avidly into Minecraft, though.
Well, no, I'm not actually. This got me back into it. This specifically got me back into it.
I got people into Dragon Quest for this.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I figured I convinced Far to go get Dragon Quest 11.
Oh yeah, it was on sale for like half price.
Was it? I mean, because Minecraft like does go on sales, but I've owned Minecraft for years though, and you know, and like I didn't really have a reason to play it again. And then I met you. I'm not even sure where I met you, Kevin, but it was like, oh yeah, I was like, I don't know, I can't even remember anymore. But you're like, I got this server for Dragon Quest, and like,
First thing, I actually looked out. I usually do, this is how I find people. I look for Dragon Quest videos, and they look for the past if they played Minecraft in the past.
Oh, okay.
And that's how I found most of the people here. Like you, I noticed you had a Dragon Quest. You were working on Dragon Quest builds way back in the year of yore.
A long time ago, yeah. I was. Well, it was only one build.
See, but the issue with that though is doing that's fine, but you're reaching to a small community.
Well,
I mean, I can always
itself-
make a community out of loot crates.
Well, you also have to factor in a lot of people don't use a tech at launcher anymore.
First thing, I cannot use the curse.
Most people use Twitch.
I cannot use the Twitch launcher. I told you.
I know you can, but most people do, so they're used to using that.
Twitch launcher. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, people like twitching.
Well, no, it's just way more convenient.
Yeah, I've been trying for 2 years. I'm still trying to get on there, so.
How do you live in that freaking Antarctica? Antarctic? Do you need to put oil on your computer to warm it up in the morning?
What's that?
Nothing. I was making fun of fire.
Um,
It's like, hold on, PC warming up. What is it? A car?
well, you know, it might be.
But I mean, we did at one point have a successful vanilla server.
I was on a successful vanilla server. I mean, I know they can run just fine.
Well, speaking of Kister,
Yeah, well, fuck Kister. Kister can go fuck himself.
I don't know who that is.
So that's what happened. We were on a vanilla server. It was a group of us playing. This was back in the day when we were
1.8 when it first came out.
This was back in the day when we were all like virgins to YouTube.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we're all still virgins.
No, I
to
get
YouTube.
it.
So-
I get what you mean.
But that being said, the server owner, and there was a lot of people playing on it.
Ben and Onion.
Yeah, a lot of people were playing on it. Well, I said we had about 10 or 15. What do you think, Eva?
We had, I can find the old archive videos.
I think I felt like that. But
I think we had about,
maybe it was less than that.
I think about 15.
Yeah, about 15. On and off. Some just played and quit and never came back.
And some got banned
Yeah,
because
some
of
got-
Easy Max.
Well, that happens.
So what we had was, so what happened was the owner was like, well, I can't really afford the server anymore, so I'm either gonna have to shut it down or give it off to someone. Well, during that, the day before he said that, I actually got into an argument with a player named Kister because we had a female player. I was on the thing, and he was literally sexually harassing her. And I told Kister, I said, Kister, you need to shut the fuck up because you're getting annoying. You're literally sexually harassing her. You need to shut the fuck up. And he kept going and going and going and going and going and going. And I said, you know what? If you feel like turning him into the authorities, go ahead, because he's nothing but a little child molester. I mean, because everyone on the server was, I believe, over the age of 18.
Not everybody.
Except for a couple. And he was overage and she was underage. I know that for sure. I think she was 16 and he was like 24, wasn't he?
I can go back in the archives, I think, yes.
But he was in the 20s and she was like somewhere below the 18s. But and so the next day, the Earl was like, well, I can't afford it anymore. So Kister said he's gonna take over for it. I told him, I said, are you fucking stupid? Are you gonna give the server to a fucking perverted child molester? And he's like, hey, he's the one that can afford it. And so yeah, and as soon as Kister took over, it pretty much died. He killed it. I pretty much got banned from it, like, immediately after Kister took over it, because I told Kister he can kiss my wet ass.
Actually, this is how it goes. The day I quit, you got banned the next day after.
Well, then I swore I stopped playing and you kept playing and then I got banned.
No, I give you all my stuff, remember?
No, not really. I remember quitting before you. Either way, we quit. I got banned, and I think that's why. No, I think I got banned, and that's why you quit.
Yep.
That's what happened. I got banned for his bullshit, and that's why you quit.
And there was a lot of thieves going on. There was people stealing anvils for some reason.
In a
Minecraft.
way, that's funny, but I don't like grieving either. But in a tiny way,
Random
that's kinda
shit
funny.
goes missing.
Random stuff. I hate thieves though.
There's actually one that stole crafting tables.
See, I hate thieves. Thieves are just.
No, they stole them
They can kiss
and
my
put them
ass.
in one spot on the server.
We had someone do that in the server I was on once. He said, I didn't steal it, I just put it all here. He was basically taking people's things and putting them in free chests, like open chests, in his build because he wanted to get people to look at his build. And he got banned for that. And I don't blame the devs for that. I was like, yeah. He was into My Little Pony. And he's like, are you into My Little Pony? Are you a brony? I'm like, no, I'm not. And then he would steal people's things and put them in his build and leave a sign that says, your stuff's not stolen, it's safe, come to this build and you can get it.
You know what I would do?
And I'm like, stop doing that. That is grieving. You know?
As a server owner, I would go to the build, remove the claim, let the people go in that knows what had stolen, take their stuff back, build a fucker with TNT,
Blow up his brony build.
and blow it the fuck up. I said, there, now your damn horse isn't here anymore.
I mean, it was.
I would have blown it up. And then I would have banned his ass.
That's just the only troll that I ever encountered. He never took my stuff, though, because none of my chests were open at all, ever.
If you want to see the old archives of the server, I can show you the videos.
Yeah, see, Kiba, I think if we do vanilla, We need to see what mods are updated.
Plugins, I mean?
Well, mods too, because we could do a modded vanilla. I mean, I'm not talking the whole 9 yards of thermal expansion and all that.
No thermal expansion. I do not
I'm
want.
talking.
I hate thermal expansion.
Tinker's Construct, the add-on for Tinker's Construct. Maybe better furnaces.
Who knows?
Pam's Harvestcraft.
I'll see if I can get a good deal on a shirt. If I can get a good deal on Aim the Game, then it's a go.
Maybe Mystical Agriculture.
Am I the only one who doesn't like Pam's Harvest? I must be.
Oh, I love Pam's Harvest.
Because it adds too much stuff you don't need. That's just my own opinion. There's like 35 more food items and some food recipes. Like, why do you need all this? There's plenty of food in Minecraft. The more health you have,
the more hunger you. Yeah.
There's plenty of food in Minecraft as is.
Do you realize that it was originally created to work with mods? Have you played Agrarian Skies?
No.
Yeah. You don't understand how many hearts you actually get in Agrarian Skies. Not to mention, the quest book wise, like, at certain points you hit where you need, like, 64 pizzas, 64 cheeseburgers, and all this stuff takes a lot of stuff to make. It'll take you a good 30 minutes to make one stack of pizzas.
They just make bread and just eat bread, because wheat grows fast and it's plentiful.
But where's the fun in that?
I'm saying you don't need all the extra food. It basically adds stuff you don't need.
I can make the Pam's Harvest useful if I want to, but I won't.
What do you mean?
I can add one mod. I won't make it useful.
What?
You know what I'm talking about?
Not really.
Hunger Overhaul.
That's actually why it was made useful. See, you don't know the fun. Like, my favorite part about it was about
The reason I started this whole thing was...
My favorite part about AS was the farming bit.
I mean, you can farm here. And I have a nice farm going on. And I'm gonna move it. I'm moving it underground now. That's
potatoes,
the whole point of my stream
carrots,
right now.
Beetroots, melon, pumpkin.
I'm building my farm underground. And I'm gonna move the stuff from the front of my build under
with
here.
Those? Baked potatoes, golden carrots, golden melons, jack-o'-lanterns, bread. That's like nothing. But in Pam's Harvestcraft, you have other items too. I mean, you could even go all vegan if you wanted to. Just soybeans, tofu burgers, tofu everything.
Ugh.
No, I'm serious. You don't understand. Fuck meat. You don't need meat in Pam's Harvestcraft. You can just use tofu.
You can make bacon out of the dye.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what?
Epic bacon.
Oh, God. Yeah, in Sky Factory 4... Would you shut up? I know my settings are out of date. In Sky Factory 4... You need to make a bacon tree. That would be a cool mod.
Yeah, so Japan decided to flip the switch back on again. So Dragon Quest X is no longer... It's a region lock now again.
They're gonna keep region locking it until they get a good deal. They're finally going to region lock it.
They did it. This one of them say they messed up. That's why. So.
But I mean, I wish they would have done Tekken Legends right. They didn't do Tekken Legends right either. But I think it would be cool if we figured out something to do, like for our vanilla pack. Or Vanilla Plus, I guess that's what it's called.
Well, Mike could just use something like Zuma Boy did. You know?
What do you do?
I mean, I know I'm not doing a whole lot of Dragon Quest hunting and all that right now, but I had to finish my build first. But after I done
The
this...
thing about Crafting Wars is it gets old. kill this, kill that, kill this, kill. Get an item, make an item. Now kill 27 more to get the same item. That gets really repetitive really quick.
Well, that's what Minecraft does.
Yeah, but not that repetitive. Not nearly that repetitive. Kiba knows what I'm talking about.
Si, señorado.
Repetitiveness is an issue. That's why Pixelmon, I played it for a month, 2 months, got repetitive, I quit.
Again, I mean, Minecraft can get repetitive. This whole
but
Crafting Warriors is
Minecraft's
what?
repetitive.
Crafting
Minecraft is
Warriors?
repetitive already, but adding a mod in that spawns a bunch of monsters that you need to kill to get different items for it adds on to the repetitiveness, making it way worse. Now, I'm not saying Pack's garbage. I mean, Kiba does have some
Minecrafters. What? I'm here.
Anyways, Kiba does have some really cool mods in there, but they don't really. I don't feel that they work together with each other.
Well, that's why I suggested removing a few things, and he did. And
Well, that's why.
like, I mean, you don't need Galaxy Craft in this thing. It's not Dragon Quest themed. Shit like that.
Yeah, but the mod is literally here's all the damn monsters. Here's the swords. Here's this. Here's this. Okay, there you go.
Well, I mean, that's the exact same thing as what any mod pack does. Here's the new stuff we added. Go for it.
I mean, yes and no. I mean, stuff works together in mod packs. So, I mean, look at Modern Minecraft, for example. You have a bunch of mods in one pack, right? They all work together in some way or form. The Crafting Warriors mod doesn't work really well together with anything. It's literally like the odd one out of the pack of mods.
Well, really, you only need the Crafting Warrior. If you want to improve furnaces, that can go with it. The tree cutting mod, where it all dies when you destroy the stump, and the fast decay, that works well with it.
Yeah, but that's doesn't count. That's just like
That doesn't count. What do you mean it doesn't?
tree destroying logs doesn't really count. I mean, that's gonna work with any mod at period.
Well, yeah.
So that one's void. The furnacing upgrading, it depends on what the mod is. Like iron furnaces, gold furnaces, diamond furnaces. I mean, there's a bunch. You also have a mystical agriculture too that adds all that too, but way better.
Have you played Dragon Quest Builders?
Have I played Builders? I watched a Let's Play of it. So, I watched Stygun's play of it.
I saw a little bit of it and saw how crappy the camera was.
It didn't feel like a game I wanted to play, but it was interesting. Only because every time you went to a new region, you basically started over.
But hopefully Builders 2 kind of makes it so you kind of don't have to do that.
I mean, I'd play it if the camera wasn't shit. I mean, if I walk behind a structure and I'm fighting something, I want to see what the hell I'm hitting to make sure I'm hitting it.
Uzu, Venture Quest 3D has been put onto fire. Okay.
What?
The town has been put onto fire.
Yeah, I already know about that.
I just want to make sure.
I was there when I logged in, killed the stuff too.
No, it has been on fire. The map has been updated on fire now.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
No.
But I mean, yeah, there's a lot of cool building stuff in the pack, but we kind of hit spots where, besides, I mean, that's the Hexit was the same way. Hexit was full of repetitiveness. Now, it would be different if we could construct a map where only specific mobs spawned in that area.
You can. He did Biomes of Plenty, and each of the biomes he's restricted the monsters.
But that's still a whole giant ass biome.
I'm saying that's what we have. That's why I was okay with biomes, like my own opinion, by the way, not Kibber's opinion. I said, biomes
Pretty
are
much
fine because you can restrict the monsters in the biomes, and it gives you like 20
Yeah,
extra
but-
biomes. So
Like the issue with that though, like where my base was. I mean, there was some overpowered shit spawning up there.
You're on a volcano.
It wasn't a volcano though. It was just like a
Yep,
cliff.
it's volcano biome.
Oh my god. There was no fucking volcano there though. It can't be called a volcano biome if there's no volcano.
well, it probably had to do with like the dirt spawning or something. I'm guessing. That's just a guess.
I would call it mountain biome, if anything.
Well, there's
But-
already a mountain biome by name.
I
I
would
mean.
consider that mountain biome though. But I mean, if we built, it'd be different if you built like kind of like an RPG world to go with it.
Elaborate, please.
Well, starter city areas.
How
from
much
that.
a,
Low level
kinda
shit
like
spawns
it-
here. Go on next city or next area, whatever Dragon Quest.
It is possible to do.
It does.
It is
Kiba knows
possible.
what I'm talking about.
Well, if you
I
do
know.
it that way, you'd restrict stronger mobs to certain biomes, and then people could progress. There could be certain areas of the map where it's the newbie, and when you go to a different area, you could link them with portals. And you say, okay, if you go in this portal, it's going to warp you 5,000 blocks away at the beginning of this new area where the mobs are a certain tier higher.
But it also stops you from getting OP shit.
It would if it doesn't let you go to the next area unless you meet certain
You
criteria.
realize, you do realize that would require a shit ton of unnecessary programming, right?
Right, but I'm just
Yep.
I'm just saying. Anyway.
In
It would
other
be-
words, the only way for to make it easier if we legit use spawners, aka it's possible to use spawners like that.
What would make it easier is if you just added a. Well, no, you couldn't do that because plugins can't function on the server.
Plugins can. Problem is, you have to make it work on single player too.
Well, not necessarily if it's a server. I mean, you don't really need the plugins on the server. I mean, on the single player. That way, if you wanted to do that, that would require making a mod. But it would work like this. What's the max level in Dragon Quest?
Depends on the game.
99.
Dragon Quest 1, 30, Dragon Quest 2 had different level
Well,
caps for the
seeing how
different
this one is
characters.
compared with
and
everything, seeing how everything's in this one pack,
and
or
then it
almost,
was 99 for every other game.
almost near it. What's the highest level?
Actually, 50 was
99.
the highest level in one of the games.
Okay, so 99 would be the max level. Are there titles as you level up?
I don't know.
Ranks.
No.
I don't.
Because
There's
you
the
could
skills.
set up. I mean, there's always plugins for portals and stuff. Like only specific people can go through these portals. And
I can make it so you can have to craft a specific item to get to a specific dimension.
you could do that too. But or I mean, you could always do like an NPC interface where I have a quest for you. It's like here you're like of level. Like say you need to be level 20 to go to the level 20 stuff. You're of level. Do this quest and go to level 20 stuff. And then it'll give you the item and you can walk through the portal.
Yeah, and that's a one-shot item. Yeah. I mean, it's like you can't craft it. It's
And
just
then-
an item that you get. Yeah.
Well, no, you could craft it. But anyone under that level can't use it.
Oh, that works. Just level restrict it.
So you would walk through and anything you kill in there, it would just take 4 of anything to craft it.
That's a way to restrict.
It would just take 4 of any. I mean, you're not gonna want. Oh, you have to kill 75 slimes and get this one item, and then kill 20 of those and get this one item. No, you're just gonna let 4 shit you pop together and go. But that amount of time takes detail and programmers, which we don't have.
It's all one person.
Well, there's no way Kiba can program all that.
No.
Kiba's good, but Kiba ain't that good.
Mhm.
That would require building a whole new fucking mod.
Building a new mod, I have to talk to the mod. It's just you have to pretty much have to make the ground from the ground up.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad because he did all that work on the coins, and those were awesome. And then, you know, I was like, yeah, we got currency now.
I mean, it's not like the server's getting deleted. It's still going to be there.
Mom actually might get a secondary one just for vanilla. Just, I don't know.
Well, I mean, put it this way: if you keep doing the same series over and over and over without changing it up, people are going to get annoying. I mean, not annoying, but bored.
Well, like I said, the series progresses the build until the build is done. And once the build is done, that's when I go off and explore and do all the cool stuff and showcase the things. I just had to get the build done first, because that's the whole point. The whole point was the base, the build.
Well, then why not finish the build, and then season 2 would be doing all the cool stuff.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I haven't finished the build yet. I'm doing that.
I mean, we gotta find mods and stuff to go for vanilla anyway. Not to mention, we gotta find some claim mod to work.
That's decently works well.
Besides Golden Shovel.
Because nobody likes that.
I mean, if it was just like what's in this group, I would just say give everyone a Golden Shovel and give them 10,000 claim blocks. Oh, wild. You know, but... I mean, I would say don't even worry about the claiming shit, because we're not going to fuck with each other's shit purposely.
Well, that's true. I would never fuck with anyone's stuff.
We're not going to accidentally fuck with people's shit. If we want to screw with people's stuff, we're going to do it on purpose.
You could fight somebody if you do.
Put a bunch of freaking doors under Kiba's house. What the hell
That's
is that?
that was above my house. No long as ever.
That took you forever to find that shit, too. That was hilarious.
Well, those kind of things, I mean, like, if you plan those are harmless fun. Because everyone knows you did it as, like, fun. Yeah.
You know what mod that would be cool, Kiba?
What?
Camouflage doors.
What is it?
The camouflage stuff. You remember Hexit, right? How they had the camouflage trapdoors and doors?
Mm-hmm.
Where you could camouflage it and it would be whatever item you attach to it?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool, too.
That's kind of in this already.
Is it?
Yeah, carpenter blocks.
Mm-mm. Carpenter block takes the likeness, but it doesn't take the look. It's like putting a paneler from Industrial Craft or Thermal Expansion over the door
Invisible blocks.
and completely making it invisible. I just don't know what the mod is in Hexit. They're not invisible, but it's a door or a trap door with a cover on it. And that when you right click it, it will put whatever on that and it'll make it a solid, flat facing block when you open and close the door, but it'll still function like a door. And it'll be even with whatever you put it on.
Right now I'm testing on there'll be a new addition to the Crafting Warriors pack coming up soon.
No.
It'd be 2 mods. If one mod gets the config, that will be added first.
What
and the second
mods?
One, imagine this point. You kill a monster, right?
Yeah.
If it does get the config to it. If you kill a monster, it has a chance of dropping a message. Like, okay, if you kill these certain monsters, you'll get you'll get these model items. So
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good concept for a random generated mission because it will never, if they want to, they can continue doing these missions on the side to get resources like other stuff.
You see, that's one other issue with the mod. Like, stuff you need to make stuff doesn't drop off. See, what would probably be the cooler thing, Kiba?
Go on.
Would to leave the monsters out in the open,
Mm-hmm.
run out there and find them, or you could use those tokens that you made,
Mm-hmm.
and because you can have a second make a flat world secondary to the one we have,
Mm-hmm.
and I know there's a way to link the two together and have 2 worlds in one server.
There it is.
But make a flat world, complete like a flat thing. Oh shit, you can't be peaceful. Disable vanilla monsters
Mm-hmm.
and animals and villages and all that on there. Actually, you could just probably just cobblestone it over or something like that, but
Go on.
to stop normal animal generation spawn. But then make it all one-sided object. You can even do bedrock. No, not bedrock. Obsidian. That won't spawn anything except monsters, which you can disable. But disable all the monsters there, and then we could build like